What he's done for these people to bring smile to their faces. And Rap just tapped on the opportunity and perfectly too.
It's a good thing. It will help the youth. At least it will keep some people out of trouble because at times if you are concentrating here, your minds will not be out there like going to, some people go just walk about, some are engaged into all sorts of bad activities like stealing, gambling. So if you have your mind concentrated on this page, I don't think you will see something like gambling and things. So you'll be focused here for some time and your mind will not be blown away to other things.
What it shows to me is that they have Liberia at heart. They are real patriotic Liberians. They are not doing it for themselves because whatever they do, they are leaving a legacy so that if anybody else is coming after them, they should be able to do better or build upon what they have done. Because if you lead a group of people and you accomplish nothing, like John Maxwell said, if you lead and nobody is following you, are taking a walk. So it shows that Madam Sally is actually leading because whenever she leads a group, when she turns, she always sees people following. But if you lead and you turn and nobody is following, you are only walking.
So I must say that the president, she's doing well. You can see that we have beautiful roads. If you drive it from here all the way to single area, you find out that it's like you're in Europe or something when you're passing by the plaza. So I'm very impressed with this kind of thing. There are a lot of challenges. As I said, it's easier to destroy, but it's not easier to rebuild. Other people thought it was a happen overnight. It's a gradual process.
Within the same month, another bold step was taken to create an environment that will promote economic empowerment for the ordinary market women in Jacobstown, Painesville. The new market building contains a modern toilet and water facility for the inhabitants of the community to alleviate the inconvenience usually experienced by market women in performing their duties. It is expected to benefit a population of some 42,000 people. The OSA also provided a public address system for use by the community's youth department to help promote their activities. Several of Monrovia's deprived isolated communities risk health hazards owing to poor sanitation facilities and lack of safe drinking water. Today, Senior Advisor Robert Sirleaf is personally inspecting the drainage system in the community constructed by the OSA.
It makes us feel real good, things like this, it changes lives. This drainage was their request, and they waited 3 months for us to come to this area. That it was very bad as the one previously over there. It had a lot of disease. It's not perfect, but it's a great start. But when you walk away and you made the kids, feel a lot healthier, and the people, just by their reaction, that's always like the greatest gift, that they're so thankful.
The footpath between Doe community and Clara Town is 100% completed and is a great use for the people of Doe community. They don't have to walk in water anymore.
The water deep. The check in the water say nobody ever checking down.
People going through that kind of trauma, especially people got to go to the hospital, people got to go to work, students got to cross the bridge. So just imagine like 500 person crossing this at a time to go to Central Monrovia to get to go to school, to get some livelihood. It was just kind of stressful for a lot of people.
One time, say my son was going to school. We got a bridge for a piece of steak. There was a piece of steak. After that, my son was going to school. He fell in the water. When he fell in the water, my son, he came home, went to school and they were taking tests. Went to school, he came back, was crying. And when they said that one man went shopping, he fell in the water, but the man was not around. The man go.
So when we came, we saw that we decided to at least try to enhance that bridge, make it out of concrete. Now, it's wide, at least 4 feet wide, and you can accommodate the 400 at a time and make the the path very flexible, the traffic very fluent. But in the morning when you come to see the bridge, you can appreciate the bridge during the morning because you will see like 500 person crossing at a time.
Yes, they were for us because while we used to walk in the water, some of all the crocodiles used to get all our feet. And now I think the rain season will walk on good bridge to go community.
OSA has also completed a market which has a water pump and latrine stationed with it and a separate football pitch.
This field is very historical. A lot of our international players, including Joia, came from this particular field. But they only used to do it, come here and play during the dry season because that was the only time they have, a playing pitch. During the rainy season, the whole place used to get flooded. There are a lot of contractors that came and said that it was impossible, but the local contractor made this possible through our office.
Presently, the Office of the Senior Advisor, or OSA, is completing the construction of a 2,000 capacity sports stadium in Logan Town for the youth. The process for the commencement of the construction of the sports stadium started upon completion of the proposal from the Multi-General Construction Services.
Well, the OSA really intend to carry on a lot of projects in this area, but now he's undertaking the bridge and he's doing the stadium, and he intends to bring some solar system, he intends to bring some latrines, and a lot of projects. But they have to be one after the other.
My dear, there are citizens behind the railroad here, taking the children to school. When the children about to go to school, that railroad, they will take out their uniform, take out their clothes, and go across. Sometimes the citizens refuse to even get them water to wipe their feet. Now today, or son of this saw, trying to do and pour bridge here, which will open the whole entire area and put on a criticize him. Man, may God bless him. He should not listen to them.
But I saw the Doe government, I saw interim government, and I saw the Charles Taylor government. Man, you can't compare them. Ellie is great. She's a mother, she's a leader, and she's not a ruler. I wish we would have leaders in Liberia, and we would have leaders all over the world. Like Ellie, she's great. She has done well.
In fact, I heard that President Lunsa have budget. So I appreciate her very well. And the people serious, football will improve.
Just give them the picture. Tell them about the University of Liberia, the Fender campus. Tell them about NEMA. Go to JFK, things better down. See the road network. Great.
When you were coming to the road, you saw a lot of people sitting alongside the road. And the market is very small for the population. So I believe that this project will go a long way in helping the people, the marketeers in this community.
I hope you are here to see the arrival of Rawa Sirleaf in this dusty place. And you know what made her so happy? When Rawa Sirleaf came, he was not able to say anything. I spoke to him, he answered us, and he told us what were our problems. And we told him, we said, we've been hearing all the good news about you. When you look left, we got about more than 1,500 human beings. When you look so, we got over 2,000 human beings. When you look to my back, we got over 2,000. When you look to Chicken Soup Factory itself, the main road, we are over 2,000. And you see, in this community, we are over 45,000. So at that point, I told Rawa Sirleaf, I said, if the blessing is in the sky, turn to the birds of the sky and bring our blessing. And if it is in the ocean, be the fisherman for us. And if the blessing is in the forest, be the hunter of the forest to bring our blessing. That filled him up. And he said, whatsoever the blessing is, I will give you the blessing. And from that day, Rawa Sirleaf has been coming here every week to see to it. In fact, from that day, after 2 days, we begin to see materials.